Bonjour! I won the World Cosplay Summit on stage in Japan last year, and that means I am invited again this year to judge the next ones. Hi, I'm Ariel. I make costumes on this channel, but today we are traveling to Japan. My last vacation was in 2019, so I'm really excited to go to this event and then travel in Japan for 3 more weeks. Let's go on an adventure! 7 in the morning, I'm at the airport. It's kind of empty, but the trip has begun. I'm just waiting with my coffee for Beryl to come, and then we can board the plane for many hours. This trip lasted 30 hours because of a few stopovers. In between that and the jet lag, let's say we were not the freshest apples in the bowl. But we got to try the avocado coffee in Korea, which is not as bad as it sounds.
감사합니다.
J'essaie de me mettre dessus. Ah, pardon. Vas-y, refais. J'ai pas appuyé sur le bouton.
So, Nagoya, and ready for the WCS competition. But this time we are not competing, we are judging. And that means zero stress. We didn't have that much to do, so we could just enjoy the event and recover a little.
Ok, ça marche pas du tout. Ton royaume.
I had planned to make a Bayonetta costume to work this red carpet, but I had a lot of construction issues with this costume, so I didn't manage to finish it for this event. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm disappointed in myself too. But even though I'm a bit tired of them, I think these costumes still look amazing, especially with all the lights. We still felt like magical girls while wearing them, so we had so many people waving at us, so we just smiled and waved for 20 minutes. Anyways, it was so hot and humid, I don't know if I would have survived in a warmer costume. Appreciating the butt ventilation on this one. It is so good to be back on this stage with absolutely zero pressure. We don't really know what to do, so we're just enjoying the ride. No brain, only vibes. It is so hot in summer in Japan and so humid. I don't think I've ever been that sweaty, constantly.
Je mettrai évidemment la petite musique d'accordéon qui va bien. Attends, pas du tout, j'ai raté.
Oh, SD là, tabarnak.
The best thing is that I got to meet absolutely lovely people over there. This is Anichi, who sent me some of her footage.
Hey, yay!
I think it's a good idea.
I think it is a good idea.
Close up.
I think it's a good idea.
You do vlogging also?
They are. I'm not super active on YouTube.
All of us in our bit. Ooh la la.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Oh, arigatou. That's so cool. Yeah.
Who's gonna keep it though?
I don't know.
We're all
Canada.
vlogging.
We have Australia. We have
France.
France. On aime la France.
Yeah, I know. I said I was going to wear good costumes in Japan, but yes, okay. So, hey, it's me. Some sexy lady here, and a lot of sailors. Hello. And Luigi.
作品名はスーパーマリオブラザーズからマリオ&ルイージ。
So tonight we have all the teams, like 30 people who are going to judge them. We're going to be seated front row. It's going to be exciting.
I want to break free.
The 2022 France representatives of that year's World Cosplay Championship Stage Division champions.
Just enjoying the last time we are on stage as champions. Tonight, a new one will be crowned.
Hi. In the World Cosplay Championships, Hazariel-san, Beryl-san, can we have your comments, please?
Well, I'm super excited to be here. It's already really great on stage. We have had fighting and dancing and singing. I can't wait to see the other groups, but already we can see that they are so passionate. It's extremely exciting.
The grand champions are United Kingdom!
If you want to check out all the teams, all the skits, and the whole show, I will put the link in the description. I have a bit of a hangover, but that's okay, let's just walk around in Nagoya.
This is the Osu district. There's a lot of grape shops.
You hear all the time that Japan is a mix between tradition and modern, and that is so true. Like, all the time you see weird things like this. Mysterious old temples and cyberpunk skyscrapers. Like a constant dichotomy. Anyways, let's go to the onsen. The onsen is a more traditional hotel. All the teams of the WCS go. And this is la chambre des Françaises. No beds, we'll see later. But the view, check out the view. We have the little living room and a table for eating, but maybe we're going to sleep here, I don't know. We have hot baths where you have to be naked. I just went back from the onsen. So relaxed, it was like super warm and then super cold and then warm again. Highly recommend. And then a huge traditional dinner with some unidentified food.
I don't know exactly what's going on. It's amazing. Everybody's so happy, so loud, singing. I don't know what's going on.
It is just amazing, and the vibes are so good. Everybody's so happy. There's singing, there's drinking.
No, you. Double vlogging. I'm like super zoomed in. Yours isn't. This is beautiful. Beautiful. France. Très belle.
There are tears and goodbye because it's the last day of the WCS. Talk to the people that you couldn't see before. Everybody's so nice, it's just so wholesome. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. This is the best part about this contest. You bring people from all around the world and you make friends. We are just a bunch of nerds bonding over our weird hobby. They are all gone. Let's just leave for our own holiday. We go from Nagoya to Osaka. The train system in Japan is incredible. It's not cheap, but it is extremely efficient and you can go anywhere. So let's go to our Airbnb with Ali, Cédric, Adrien, Beryl et Aliota. Japan is notorious for its toilets, which are honestly from the future. Anyways, let's go to Universal Studio!
We just got on the Jurassic Park ride. Very wet.
The Nintendo Park is amazing. Kind of feel like you are in a Mario level. There isn't that much stuff to do, but still the ambience is incredible. But it was very hot and very crowded. Well, that was my whole month in Japan. Hot and crowded. And sweaty. So sweaty. Anyways, that was fun. Let's go visit Osaka.
Oh my god, it's the cutest thing! C'est Zidane! Et ça, c'est Itac! Ah! It's printed on the coffee!
Oh! Now let's take the train to Kyoto. Kyoto is a city with a lot of historical places and a lot of tourists, us included. We are going to the Fox Temple and also visiting Kyoto Castle.
Et pareil, pas de barbecue, pas de salon de jardin.
But that's just for one day. Now we go to Nara. Nara's parks are full of deers. They are basically the local pigeons. In the summer you have a lot of matsuris or festivals, and today is the Festival of Light in Nara.
Melon de melon.
Okay, back at the Airbnb we have some news. Apparently, this guy is coming. This typhoon is coming, it's going to block all the airports and the railways, so let's just try to escape to another city. Okay, Tokyo is very cool, but we have to go to the mountain. We'll come back for you. If you're traveling in Japan, you must try the ekiben, the train station meals. They are amazing. Welcome to our room. So this is the first room. You have people sleeping on the ground with a little moody light. We have a little private living room with some already there. And then we have our private bed. Some traditional construction work, but also we have the sound of the river and the insects and the birds. Dinner is strange but delicious, and someone would come into the room bringing more and more dishes. We had no idea when it was going to stop. Breakfast has arrived. It's fish, seashells and shrimp. But that's all the time we have in Hakone. Let's go back to Tokyo. And more precisely, Disneyland! Disney Sea is a Disney park dedicated to anything water, and it's honestly the most beautiful park that I have ever seen. It is super crowded, but the parades, like the night parades, they are definitely worth it. Next day we are going to Team Labs. It's a sort of art exhibition to overload your senses, and it definitely works. I just enjoyed it so much. Look at this. This over there are the 2 Disneyland parks. Yeah, Tokyo is a massive city. But let's just check something out back in Nagoya. Near Nagoya there is the city of Arimatsu, which has a history of shibori techniques, which are ancestral tie-dye techniques using indigo. We are heading to the museum, and thanks to our wonderful guide, Julie, I can actually get some very interesting advice from experts. And even a workshop with a modern artisan. I have learned a lot about traditional indigo dyeing techniques. Between the class and the interview, this was so interesting, so I will probably make a full video about it. Test the different ways and make a new project, because there are so many techniques that I want to try. Would you be interested in a video about shibori? I will probably do it, but if you want to know more right now, I am super happy that this video is sponsored by Skillshare. If you've never heard of Skillshare, it's an online community for creators. They have thousands of classes in pretty much any subject you can think of. Music, graphic design, painting, business, video editing. If there is something that you want to teach yourself, it's probably there. I actually found this one about indigo tie-dye shibori, but there are so many subjects to choose from with a lot of detailed steps, and they feel more like college classes than YouTube videos. There are millions of users, and you can join and connect with other people learning and get feedback on your own projects. The best thing is that it's ad-free, and the whole catalog is available with subtitles in Spanish, Portuguese, German and French. Merci Skillshare. If you are interested in joining Skillshare, you can click the link in the description, juste là. And the first 1,000 people who join will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Let's go back to Japan. Inuyama, literally Dog Mountain, is a very peaceful city in the north of Nagoya with a castle from the 16th century. Most castles in Japan will make you remove your shoes for visiting. But we have to go back to Tokyo now. This time on the train we got to see Mount Fuji, even if he had on his little hat made of clouds.
is a bit scary.
This was an amazing trip and I had so much fun. But also I'm so tired and I'm sick of the heat and the humidity and I just want to go home. I really want to be dry, please. And my plane leaves from Nagoya. Ugh.